Alright, so this is going to be another movie review. This one's called Carnage, 1984. I'm giving it 5 out of 5 stars. I'm starting to become a big time Andy Milligan fan, and I posted the funny review from Bleeding Skull in the description box, but you have to expand the description box to see the link. I can't. Um, um, I could tell you about Andy Milligan's life story, but might not be suitable for YouTube. So I think I'll just post the link, and you can read the fifth paragraph, or sorry, the fourth paragraph from the top to get an idea of his troubled childhood. And it's got the according to the third paragraph, it's got the crude compositions, horrendous sound recordings, gaudy do-it-yourself costumes. And Adrian said that he had it on VHS tape. I'm about ready to watch the Untold Story, which I was reading about. Just do a Google search on Category 3 films, and this blog will come up, Gory Days, A History of Category 3 Films. Everything you wanted to know but were afraid to ask about Hong Kong's most notorious movies. And the first paragraph talks about the Untold Story, which is supposed to be better than Dr. Lamb, according to NASA Genre Cult and Boogeyman. I have a feeling I'm going to lose my dinner when I watch it. But getting back to Carnage, so this couple is embracing during their wedding, during some sort of wedding reenactment thingamabobber, and you hear the wedding music, but it's really a phonograph player, and the groom shoots the bride, and then he shoots himself. Some kind of suicide pact or something. I have no idea what's going on. And then all of a sudden, this new couple moves into the house. It's like watching a time capsule of 1984. With all the hairstyles and the clothes and the cars and whatnot in what looks to be like New York City, but it might be Staten Island. I don't know. It's probably Andy Milligan's house. But anyways, the bride's ghost comes back and starts doing some ridiculous kills. For example, one guy gets his hand chopped off. Okay, that looks pretty decent in terms of special effects. But another guy gets disemboweled, and he's got, instead of guts coming out, he's got spaghetti coming out of his stomach. That part didn't make any sense. And then there's somebody named Rosa is hanging out in the basement for some reason we don't know. And she sees the ghost and she starts going crazy. She takes a razor to her throat, and it's all bloody and stuff. But there's another scene where somebody just I mean, I told you the two guys who are kind of snooping around the basement for no apparent reason. We have no idea what they were doing out there. There's like 5 minutes of footage of them just walking around the house and the dog barking, and then you got the 1940s kind of music in the background, playing in the background. And there's another scene where a woman's just kind of snooping around the front porch, banging on the door, and she gets decapitated, but there's no blood. So a lot of the reviewers that I read said that it was one of those so bad that it's bad type movies. I'm saying that it's one of those so bad that it's good type movies. I guess you have to have a special acquired taste to be able to see a bunch of banal scenes in between the so-called gory parts. And yeah, I love this flick. I'm giving it 5 out of 5 stars. It was pretty decent. Anything Andy Milligan, you have to take with a grain of salt, because you have to realize what their his upbringing and his and his whole philosophy, outlook on life, that would lead him to make such a film. And cool. So what else can I say about this? The ending is pretty decent. I don't know. It's just I think it's a Poltergeist ripoff, but the Andy Milligan version of Poltergeist. And what else? I'm trying to think. Oh, at one point, this elderly mother lady was telling her daughter to shut up and drink her breakfast. It was like, what the heck does shut up and drink your breakfast mean? That was the weirdest line in a movie that I've ever seen. Shut up and drink your breakfast. That was the part that I was trying to remember. Anyways, I think I'm going to watch the Untold Story now and get ready for the barf bucket. Because this is going to be pretty intense, but just based on the reputation of it, Category 3, even more intense than Dr. Lamb, which is hard to imagine. Boy, I'm in for it now. Oh boy. But anyways, I gotta work 2 jobs tomorrow. I'm gonna try to get some tortilla chips. I'm doing pretty good money wise, but I haven't got my my second class action settlement check from the administrator. So I gotta call him tomorrow. Say, hey, where's my $500 or whatever? So it should be a pretty decent week. I'm getting 2 paychecks, and I haven't paid my car bill some of my other bills yet, but should be able to pay those off and still have about $1,000 left. Hopefully, I'm crossing my fingers. And, my son's catechism teacher tried to get him to have in-person class during the next 2 classes, and I said, you know what? They're going to have masking up and social distancing and hand sanitizing and all this other crap. Sure enough, she sent an email saying exactly that, and I was like, no. You're not forcing my son to go through all those stupid health rules. There's not a snowball's chance in hell, no pun intended, that you're ever going to force my son to go through that. I didn't say it like that. I just said, we're required to stay indoors. Sorry. Sorry for the inconvenience. And so she says she's fully vaccinated. If that's supposed to give me peace of mind, makes me want to stay away from her, because she'll probably transmit her spike protein to me if I get near her, which probably already happened for several of my coworkers already. So that's the situation in the land of COVID hell. That's what I got to deal with, these crazy COVIDian people, as my son calls them. But whatever. She can wear her mask and get her vaccine shot all she wants. I'm not going to go anywhere near that woman and her insane health rules. I knew something was up with her when she said, when my son was praying to end the lockdown, and it worked. The red state governors ended the lockdown, and the blue state governors started copying them. We'll see how long that lasts. Probably wintertime, it'll be lockdown 3.0. But anyways, I sort of knew what was happening when she told my son, end the lockdown safely. I guess that means all of the stupid new normal rules still apply when gathering in crowds and whatnot. And like I said, even though the mask mandates are being lifted, you still see people walking around in masks for no apparent reason. I think there were like 14 cases or 14 COVID infections in all of San Francisco a couple days ago. and that's still not good enough. They still want 0 infections. And what did you say?
Yeah, there's probably like a bunch of people wearing masks.
Yeah, they're still cowering in fear of a non-existent virus that's affecting nobody. This place is crazy, man. Anyways, we're living in crazy times. I don't know what to tell you later.